Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game.
And let's go straight over to David.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. Got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. D out there with Carter, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Parker, and it's Fox in at the 1. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and
I am.
And you are. Let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year of marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the floor.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah.
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it. D. Bagley with the block. Barnes outside, back to Hield. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Shoots from 14, and no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine, good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Fox kicks to Hield. Lays it up off the glass.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White against Fox. Here's D. Bagley with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Fox. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Clock at 6. Here's Barnes, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better.
Fox against White. Pass to D. Plays it up and banks it in. D's got his second bucket.
Well, you can see the talent that Shea has even when he gets on the floor with limited minutes. His game is very polished from his years in college.
GA, you can see the improvement game to game, I think. Wouldn't be surprised to see his role grow over the course of the season. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround him with great shooters in Bogdanovich and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
Hield the pass to Fox. Feeds it to Parker. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
To the middle. Here's D. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. D's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Back to Fox. Shoots over White. Fox, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
White against Hield. Here's D. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Well, it was announced last month that Shea is the NBA's Rookie of the Month. Hard to argue, Greg, with that pick when you look at what he's done.
And the numbers speak for themselves. And I'm glad the NBA has taken notice of what Shea is doing on the floor. Could be the first of many awards for him.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Levine, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Now the pass to Fox. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Passes it to Hield. Outside, Fox. They kick out to Hield. Oh, good on the triple. Chicago leading by 7. Here's D. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Sacramento's gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Fox passes to Begley. Pass to Hield. Parker left side. And the layup falls.
Jabari absorbing a lot of contact on that play, and then a nice soft touch on the difficult shot.
Back to White. Kicks it to Carter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Hield. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Fox against White. Nobody near Parker. Rebound by the Bulls. D's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine can't hit.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Carter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's White. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Bielitsa, he checks in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hutchison. Over Bielitsa. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Bulls leading by 9.
Well, he's always been about speed, even back to his college days at Kentucky, and he's learned how to harness some of that on the offensive end of the floor. De'Aaron Fox picking his spots and looking for areas where he can get to be a little bit more effective.
Here's D. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now, here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Up top, Bielitsa. He's guarded by Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Here's Fox. Chicago grabs the miss. D's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Brent, you talk about Fox in the draft. Was viewed as a defensive player.
Well, pretty interesting considering what we've watched over the course of the last year and a half. De'Aaron Fox just out in the fast break and in transition. You wonder if the way the game has changed, Kevin, in the past 3 years, it's allowing a player with the skill set of De'Aaron Fox to really flourish in playing open floor stop.
It's Bielitsa, and that one good.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
And Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Out left to the wing. Bielitsa passes to Giles. And Fox has it in the corner. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Lenz checked in for Harry Giles. The Bulls leading by 13. Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Len. Parker comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Wendell Carter is out there with D. And it's White in at the point. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And with out of this world athletic ability, Levine has become one of the game's best dunkers.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. And stolen by White. Here's Levine.
Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside, Bagley. A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by D. D's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Good work there as it goes. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Bagley dishes to Heel. And they get it, and White with the block.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Oh, great ball movement there.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angle.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Yep, it counts. 16 points for D.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Heald finds Barnes. And here's Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Kings moving the ball around. Sacramento again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
White looking around, and Barnes comes to help. D passes to Carter. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. King shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Parker, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Parker's got 6.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Double by Bogdanovich. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stolen by Carter. Levine with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Carter, that's good. 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Parker outside. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Bagley the pass to Parker. The rebound by D. D's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's White missing. Kings shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And they get it back. They recover it. Bagley the pass to Parker. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Outside Porter. Carter right side. There's a minute left in the second quarter. The shot's good from D.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Kings shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rebound by D.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Levine. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. But they recover it. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Healed from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porter's running.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's Chicago. Going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious.
Thank you, Kevin. Jay, it is amazing how quickly you have adjusted to the speed of the NBA. Is Rookie of the Year something that's already crossed your mind?
Yeah. Hey, I'm still trying to grasp the playbook, man, you know? Yeah, I've hit some shots. I've made some plays. But as soon as I start worrying about the wars that get handed out in the summer, that's when I'm letting my team down by not focusing on the task at hand.
Yeah, staying in the moment is key. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6 points.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
White the pass to Carter. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Kings shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
And Sacramento seems like a great fit for Luke Walton. Team's approach on offense really matches his own. Should never be a shortage of scoring for the Kings.
You wonder how it is that Luke Walton did his studying coming into this season with how much success last year Dave Yeager had in getting these guys to push the ball up the floor. Luke Walton believes that anyone can rebound and bring it up, and they have the kind of guys who could do that on this roster.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Just give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is, we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those three things are pretty impactful.
Well said. Barnes dishes to Heel. Knocked loose. Fox passes to Bagley. Over White. Bagley, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Porter against Barnes. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Here's D. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Fox kicks to Bagley. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. He dishes it to Barnes. Over Porter. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Barnes likes to do his damage around that area, fluid in the mid-range.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Hield. Levine against Hield. Outside Levine. And there's the pass to D. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
D, and again another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Barnes outside. His three-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's D. Rebound by the Kings.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time.
That one misses for Young. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Here's Levine. The Bulls keep it alive. Passes to Porter. Levine up top, covered by Hield. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fox with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Nobody near Barnes. And the three off target. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4. From 6 away, gets it to go. That one good from D. D's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Porter against Barnes. From deep three-point range, the 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bulls out front, running away with it. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. And small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's D in at the 5 down low. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Parker looking over the floor. They kick out to Heel. Poke loose. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Jumps up. And the jam by Levine.
So aggressive once he gets hot. Love how Levine stays after it when he gets it going.
The Kings shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Farrell. Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic LU jam.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Levine. Now here's White. Defense is right there. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, receding during the playoffs. The highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go? On the free throw, no good. So it's Sacramento now. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Barnes. Fires it up. Drain for 2 points. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Here's D, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd. That's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Hey, it's Shaq. I just want to say, young fella, you made me proud. The effort, the intensity on the glass. Not everyone could do what you do. I hope you know that.
Hey, man, that's incredible to hear coming from you, Diesel. My goal is just to help this team lock down defensive boards, maybe ignite that transition game, and then on the offensive end to try to create some extra possessions, give our scorers some additional opportunities to do what they do.
Man, you're great.
Ready to do this? Oh, professional.
Welcome back to Hank and the Hornet live on 98.9 The Flex, and we're joined right now by a very special guest, Jay.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
So it looks like congratulations are in order as you've just nabbed your very first Rookie of the Month honors. Big congrats, Jay.
God, thanks, Hank. Appreciate that.
How does it feel, buddy?
Oh, it's beautiful. Everyone's showing me love, man. And it's right back at y'all. Wait, shouts out. Wait, who? Who votes on this?
You know what? I'm not sure. Hornet, any idea?
No idea, Hank. I think it's the media.
Okay.
Oh, well, shouts out to y'all, whoever you are, and shouts out to the fans. You know, I'm feeling the love out there, and it's really helping me elevate my game to the next level, so big love.
We know you're a busy guy, Chase, so we're going to let you go, but congrats again on Rookie of the Month, and thanks again for joining us.
Hey, anytime, guys.
You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, back after this quick commercial break.
What does it mean to you to be in the top 10 of all-star voting in your position?
I'm top 10?
You are.
That's awesome. I mean, I work really hard on my game, so to get recognized by my peers and by the fans, it's huge.
What do you think the key was to your hot scoring tonight?
Felt like I was, playing pretty loose, which is always a good thing. And a lot of that's because of my teammates who kept finding me in the good spots. I think we moved the ball well, too, and strung together a bunch of good decisions in a row. When you do that, good things are bound to happen, and that's what we did tonight. I still want to do ranch barbecue, blue cheese.
Jay, what up?
3? Yeah. What's up, Don?
Hey, man. Good to
How
see
you doing?
Yeah,
Good to see you
good,
too,
good,
man.
good. Hey, look, I just booked you an interview on Hank and the Hornet.
Word?
Yeah.
Hey, Hank and the Hornet, man, that's dope. I love those guys.
Right? They're awesome.
Yeah.
Look, a couple of talking points I wanted to go over. Nothing big. Just, feel free to drop it into the conversation wherever it feels like natural.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So, 3 things. First of all, you only wear Jordans, obviously. Second, Jordan is an iconic brand. Iconic silhouettes, iconic athletes. You've always loved the shoe. Speak from the heart, your own personal narrative.
Sure.
And third, see if you can work in something about flight, Air Jordan, right? Engineered for flight.
I like that.
People love to fly, that kind of thing. Sound good?
So I just drop that stuff in whenever I can?
As naturally as you can, whenever you can. Above all else, we just want you to be authentic, man. Just be yourself, you'll be great.
For sure. I'll see you later, Don.
All right.
Okay, we are now joined in studio by a very special guest.
The studio's buzzing here,
Exactly,
Hank.
it sure is. Yeah, you know him as the freshest face of your favorite basketball team, but around here we just call him Che. And Che, welcome into the show. It's great to have you here. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you are essentially brand new, and you're pretty new to the league. What is it that you think is your favorite part about going pro so far?
Honestly, it's playing in front of the fans. I've always been a big performance guy, so being in that arena with 20,000 people is wild, man, but I really love it. I really do.
Chef in the kitchen gonna cook.
Dude, you are crazy.
You don't even know the half of it, Che.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
So, Che, is there anything you're especially looking forward to in your first season as pro?
Yeah, you gonna buy a boat? A yacht. Gotta get that yacht.
I'm real geeked about getting the new Jordans as soon as they drop, man. I'm a big Jordan guy. They're iconic, they're classic. MJ's one of my favorite players, so to be able to get these shoes, I don't have to wait in line, is so dope.
Flavor on his feet, and he can't be beat. I sang that one.
Wow.
Sound good.
Oh, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm told we have time for one more question. So, Che, who would you say are your basketball heroes?
Okay, well, how much time we got?
Well,
Not much, Jay. Keep it moving.
gotta go.
Okay, well, real quick, I'm gonna have to go with Kobe, MJ, LeBron. I'm a big fan of the legends, so those guys who I, aspire to be.
Che, that's all the time we've got for you today, but thank you so much for joining us here, and good luck to you on the rest of your season.
Congrats on all the success, Jay.
Hey, man, Hank and Hornet, you guys are the best, man.
Oh, I love that. Cart that up. So next on Hank and the Hornet, we're taking your calls.
Woo,
Stay
always
tuned.
a risky proposition, Hank.
Certainly is. But first, a word from our sponsors. You need some cash out of your house? How about a reverse mortgage? They can set you up at Walker & Associates.
Hey, look, I was house poor before I called them. Now, house rich.
Wow. It's one phone call that does it all. Walker & Associates will set you up with a little bit of money coming your way out of your house.